PUBG is celebrating its third birthday. Sony removed a Mario fan game on Nintendo's orders, and more. I'm Andrew Dornan, and this is my show, What's New? Alright, so today is the day that we begin our online-only classes at UH. There's a petition going around. At this point, I think roughly a third of the student population has signed it, myself included. And I don't know if it's gonna keep on getting steam or if it's just going to stay there at 10,000 signatures and then the university just doesn't acknowledge it. And in fact, right now, I've been checking the University Houston's official Facebook page, and they have not been mentioning anything about it. So I don't know. Maybe nothing will come of it, but it was the thought that counts. Other than that, it has been very cloudy. Some days it's been humid, some days it's been cold and rainy. But lightning has not been on my side the past few days, and looks like it will continue to not be on my side. But with that out of the way, all that rambling, that pre-news rambling that is required as dictated by me, let's get into the news. Our first news story of today is that PUBG is going to give out items and announce future plans for its third birthday, which is actually today. Today marks 3 years since its beta release. The big thing is that the Vikendi map has been completely reworked, and it now features trains. Which is pretty cool. Other things that are coming in the future, which were detailed in the blog post but weren't necessarily specifically named, things like a map reworks, new maps, new weapons, and mechanics. Also, all players will be getting a third anniversary item box, which gets a few skins and an item or two, which is really cool. I can't believe it's been 3 years since PUBG launched. It used to it was the thing that kicked off the whole battle royale trend that we've been in, and it's been interesting to see it rise and fall and try to rise back up, especially in the wake of other battle royales that have come in and tried to take a piece of that pie, like Fortnite and Tetris 99, as well as some other indie developers that have tried to make their own battle royales. But yeah, that story is really interesting. I forget about PUBG until I hear someone mention PUBG, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a game that exists. But yeah, on to the next story. Our second story of today is that Nintendo has removed a Mario fan game from Dreams because of Nintendo. I just realized in my notes I wrote from Dreams after because of Nintendo. I had two different sentences in my head, and I managed to combine them both. But Nintendo actually sent a letter to Sony regarding the use of their IPs in the game creator. There were a lot of Mario fan games, and the one that got hit the hard, the one that was explicitly removed, was the one called Mario Rig for Twitch streams. And it's funny because even the guy was I just got a notice from a company that shall not be named, but they don't like their IP, even though I wrote a message in the description that said, be cool, guys. They decided to not be cool. It was, honestly, it was a little funny how the creator reacted, but what's just really annoying was that, Nintendo does this all the time. They do it with ROM hacks, they do it with fan games. They just shut anything and everything down because they are so worried about their IPs being used in the wrong way. So it's one of those things where I get it from a legal standpoint, you feel like you have to, but from a moral standpoint, it seems really scummy, especially when it's put on Dreams, where you go on there and you can tell it's not something officially made by Nintendo, and it's just people messing around with a game creator. They're not selling it. But whatever, you know what, I could make a whole video just me ranting about how poorly Nintendo reacts to fan games. Anything from Pokemon ROM hacks to another Metroid 2 remake. It's just, to me personally, it's a little absurd, and I would like to know what you guys think. Like, do you agree that yes, legally Nintendo has the right to do it, but morally, they shouldn't? I guess really, like, morally, they shouldn't be so, like, ham-fisted with their takedowns. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. That's my opinion. Our final story of today is that World of Warcraft is offering double XP. This is all an attempt to keep people at home during the pandemic, and this event will continue on until April 20th. Good old 420. But yeah, so it's just like you get an extra like 100% XP, and it keeps you going. And it's really good for like a lot of WoW players, because they just released a patch where not like recently, but like earlier this year, they released a patch that had like a 12 boss gauntlet kind of thing. So it's really neat that they're doing this double XP to keep people at home, and then also to like get more people to experience the content that they released recently. So yeah, that is going to be it for today. There's no website or channel news aside from the fact that I got my anniversary video done. It's just a short little rambly video that will be going up on the 31st of this month, so 8 days from now. So keep that in mind. I think I'll have an automatic Facebook post at some point, just to get that going, or so you guys can see if you've only been watching my content through Facebook. But yeah, speaking of content, if you want to know more about Andrew Dornan's What's New, I have a link to the main show page in the show notes. And additionally, if you want to support me and my content, I have a link to the support the content page in the show notes as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday for another episode of Andrew Dornan's What's New. Bye bye.